what I've tried to show you there is the age of this building that we've just finished redecorating. And that shield there is the LA Cross, North House A, 1890, Lee's School, Cambridgeshire. So what we did here, I've got to go through this really quickly. There's a red wall here. As you can see again, the top, it's internal decorations, going through the red wall, up a staircase, brought in the handrail there, it's a downward view, the balustrades, and then a solid balustrade, stringers, apron liners, and the view from middleways here. We've got right up the stairwell, right up high here, and now I'm running through, albeit slowly, up to the dorms and through the corridor. This was a good job for us. We started it 5-6 weeks ago, and I'm now going through the damages from when they brought in the furniture, and there's not very many. Going into the dorm, here we are, look at these windows, stained glass windows, moving them down into black sash windows with a stone surround. All this stone surround here, you can see it's dilapidated, but it's probably been painted 30 or 40 times. We made these good, the best we can, sealed them up and glossed them in with that window board. As you can see, the complete job. Got a nice cutting in line around the top of the ceiling, over 3.5 metres high, finished in diamond matte. Following down, they've got their chalkboards and they've got their bunks and their wardrobes, etc, etc. The doors here are flush finished. Obviously, as you can see here, there's a little bit of cleaning up to do, but they were undercoated and glossed twice, which is 4 coats of paint. And the same here, the feature wall. As you can see here, the feature wall, which is here, is a bit rickety, but in all fairness, it's a nice clean finish. And you can just see the contrast in the paint. That's a grasshopper, what you can see in the distance. That's just stuck to the ceiling. You can see the contrast from chiffon white and emulsion white matte paint on the ceiling. I had to give it some thought there. Here again, you've got your stained glass windows that are probably over 120 years old. And going down again to your stone window, and they've all been redecorated, and these rooms were full of wood chip before we started, and they've been sealed and replastered, and believe you me, it looks like a palace compared to what it did look like. Through there we're not allowed to go, the alarm goes off. Walking forward here, we've got your dado rail, which is cut in close to the wall, nice and neat. And I'd like to add that the underneath of the dado rail is also complete. You've got your architrave. Now these were really rickety, but obviously they've been painted several times, but we just bring them up nicely with the gloss. And as it's redecoration, you have to allow for some natural defects in the timber because of the age of the building. You can't spend all day preparing a door frame. It's extremely boring and non-productive. Again, here is a smaller dorm. We'll go up high. You can still see the ceiling lines cut in neatly. You've got the fire, well, whatever that fire thing's called up there. I'm not too hot on fire, so that's just in case this room catches light and there's a pupil in here. It's a private school. Okay, so they do cater for the pupil. Hello, mate. Again here, there's no stained glass windows, you've got opening sashes. In these sashes here, if there's a draft, they tend to stick socks and newspaper to stop the draft coming in, God knows why. I'd rather have fresh air. Here we go, moving forward, moving forward, moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. In here, we had the community area. All this wall has been picked out in wallpaper. It's a feature wall, it's been finished with light fittings and mirror, what a lucky lot they are. And again, the electrics have been completed on the ceiling. And if I try and give you some sort of view, that's nice and high. Again, that's cut in well, diamond matte, and gloss finish again on the stone windows. Moving down lower level, we've got the skirting board here, which has been cut in nice and neat. And these guys also put a kitchen in, just in case they want a cup of tea, slice of cake, drink of orange, and some nice new kettles there. Again, there you've got low level skirting, and the floor, that does need a bit of a clean, but you can sort of see how they put the floorboard in. Not bad, look, they get a TV, common room, they're here for a long time, they study for a lot of hours, or so we're led to believe. Moving down, all the dorms are the same. Emulsion finish on ceilings and walls, and gloss work on your doors, your architraves, skirtings and pipes. This is a lovely window, stained glass window look. And again, I'd like to repeat, it's internal decorations. This is the same. There's on these ceilings, you can see there's still quite a lot of ceiling defects, but in actual fact there was damp on there. So what they do is they just minimise the damp by stain blocking and coating with vinyl matte emulsion, and in here as well, and the stains actually go. So it's got loads of character, loads of style. I don't know the total age of the building, but it's very, very old. Moving down to the next level briefly, where we were not a short time ago. I'll run you down the walls there when I get the pictures up, a bit of artwork for them. This door in front is the master's bedroom. We roll down here. Here's a wet room. Again, this was finished in chiffon white ceiling, and believe you me, they've done a fabulous job. Few cubicles there, and lovely clean sanitary ware, and you can see the chrome piping up the side there has been kept clean. Running through into the next communal area, doing it rather sharpish. As you can see, there's a feature wall there, that's actually wallpaper. And I'd like to say I hung that myself and it got passed straight away. Again, the walls have been picked out and the ceiling's in brilliant white, and the stone windows are a mirror image to the windows upstairs. Here we go, just let the carpenter in and the other carpenter in. Just moving forward again, I'll give you a view from the corridor. I don't know how long it is in metres. I'd say it's quite a long way in metres. So that's really about it, guys. I know I've gone through it quickly, but we brought these panels in with the wall colour and cut these architraves in here to the wall. And then these are brilliant white. The doors are brilliant white. And again, the dado and the skirting. And here this is a fire exit door. Thing is, the fire alarm don't work, which is a bit disappointing. And along the bottom here, I'll try and give you a little bit of an example. Copper pipes here, glossed, all this is glossed. All this is picked out in the wall colour. All this is picked out in the wall colour. All this is glossed, and all this is gloss skirting if you didn't see it the first time. And you'll see that we've actually painted behind the radiators, leaving the brackets here in the metal. We haven't painted the brackets, in other words. Pipes running up the wall are in the wall colour, so they're less obvious. And there's some nice door fixings there as well, where they can hang their coat, lock themselves in when they do their homework. And it's all tickety-boo and nice and quiet. Here's a view excuse me, swallowed my tongue. Here's a view, if we can get it, of the school. It's a very big school. It's a very nice school. And over there they've had some work done on the stonework. There's lots of different buildings, north, south, east, west, lower, upper, A, B, C, D. But generally, not a bad job at all. And of course you've got the pinboard there, which is right above their bed, just in case they want to stick any posters on there or any photographs when they have their parties or their graduation or any other type of photo they might like to stick on their pinboard. In a nutshell, that's David Driscoll from David Driscoll Painters and Decorators. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a good look to what we did. I know I've run through it quickly, and we still work in Suffolk, East Anglia, but we now trade as David Driscoll Painters and Decorators. Oh, and the Wi-Fi. Don't forget the Wi-Fi, look. So they're right up to date here, modernisation to the top degree, and that's what it's all about. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some pointers. I hope you got some idea that you know that we know what we're talking about. And on that note, I'd like to say goodbye.